Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my weekly review.
Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here, meeting my icon, Perlman and Katey here.
Across the streams of hopes and dreams where things are really not. Come along if you can. Come along if you dare.
Have a good one. Cheers, guys.
Side of your mind, but please realize you'll probably be surprised.
You and Dad hooked up. Ever talk to you about his vision? About what he wanted from the club?
His vision was what it is. A brotherhood.
Sons of Anarchy is a motorcycle club.
Just want to make sure he's following in the right father's footsteps.
I didn't leave, did I?
But she did.
Just protect your friend.
You fed Crystal to kill a Doberman. Are you retarded? No.
Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you another TV review. This time we're going to be talking a little bit about the first seasons of Sons of Anarchy on FX.
You can't change the rules, or it all goes to hell.
But I'm having serious doubts about your level of commitment to this club.
That's because you got nothing on us. What the hell did you do?
The question is, are you with us here?
I'm gonna bury these assholes.
And yeah, this aired some time ago. You know, first season aired in 2008. The show actually ended in 2014. But you know me, I'm late to a lot of parties, and this one is one I wish I would have got to a long time ago. You know, like I said, it's on FX. You know, same network as things like Justified, which is a show I did some reviews on as well as I watched it. We need to go back and do another video on that again sometime. And also The Strain, one of my favorite shows, that ended you know, just this past year as well. But yeah, Sons of Anarchy is a crime drama television series created by Kurt Sutter, and it starred actors like Charlie Hunnam, you had Katey Sagal, excuse me, as well as Ron Perlman, and you had Kim Coates, and you know, quite a few others. And of course it follows, you know, Charlie Hunnam as Jax Teller, who is initially, yeah, anyway, sorry, I just got mixed up reading something here. But yeah, basically it follows this motorcycle club, the Sons of Anarchy, and Jax, he's the son of the former president of the club, John Teller, who had you know, died before the series had begun, and he serves as vice president to Ron Perlman's character, Clay Morrow. And you know, together along with the rest of the gang, they're you know, navigating different weapons and drug deals, maneuvering around that. Then you have Jax and his relationship with Tara. Tara, of course, being played by Maggie Siff. And so yeah, it's just a lot about the town is called Charming, by the way. Yeah, there's a lot to go over in the season. You know, I'm not going to be able to touch on every single plot point in this one. You know, it's just kind of impossible, else I'd be sitting here for a couple hours. And I also have to mention Ryan Hurst. He plays Opie as well as another pretty big standout. You even have Taryn Manning in this season, who a lot of you know as Pennsatucky from Orange is the New Black. Orange is the New Black season 6, by the way, coming a little bit later this month. But yeah, you know, they're all trying to manage some form of family life, and Katey Sagal's character, you know, she's Jax's mother. You know, she's been around the block a time or two, and a lot of these characters are just already very sort of weathered. And you have Clay, Perlman's character, is sort of like a father figure to Jax, and what comes into play with that, though, is that Jax is reading his old man's journal, you know, John Teller's journals, basically illustrating how he viewed the downfall of the club. You know, just how their ways changed, and just how sort of tired and weary he's gotten, you know, living through all of this, which I find to be some of the most interesting scenes. You know, Jax looking over what his father had wrote, and it already sort of affecting him, and making him want to do better for his club and for his family and stuff like that. Whereas Clay, at times, he has some different perspectives. And Clay, he's a very interesting character already, of course. Ron Perlman, he's a talented actor. You know, a lot of these characters are very, you know, sort of morally gray. It's that kind of show. You know, the anti-hero type of story has become, you know, very popular over the years with Breaking Bad and everything like that. And a lot of people compare shows like this to Breaking Bad as well. And I don't think I'm qualified to do that yet. I'm only about halfway through the second season right now. The second season is very good, though, so far, by the way. But, you know, I think it has a certain level of quality itself that I can see already. And, you know, a lot of potential for me to, I think, get even more engrossed in it than I already am. And with that, you know, I also did really buy into Jax and Tara's relationship as well. You know, she had sort of split from him a while ago, and just sort of not really being able to pull herself into that life. But, you know, she later comes back, you know, and she's a nurse, medical training and everything, which is pretty handy. But she also has this ATF ex-boyfriend who just is completely obsessed with her and stalks her. And this leads to probably the highlight of the season, besides a certain final scene, which we'll talk about in a couple minutes. But what the ATF agent ends up trying to do is, you know, of course, he ends up just getting her alone in her room however he can, even after being escorted out of town. And, you know, he pretty much tries to rape her, or like sort of this obsessive lovey-dovey type thing at first, and quickly turns creepy and, you know, violent and stuff like that. Luckily, though, Jax, you know, she plays along for a little bit, you know, sort of manipulating him to buy herself some time, and eventually it leads to Jax just, you know, blowing his brains out, shooting him in the head, which is awesome. You know, just such a raw moment for the Jax character as well. I'm sure, I'm guessing there's even bigger, but that was definitely one of my favorite parts of the season. And then, you know, like I said, Clay, like many others, is a morally gray character, and that definitely comes with him and his right man, you know, Tig, Kim Coates' character, when, you know, they decide they have to put a hit out on Opie because he was pretty much set up to, you know, seem like he was selling out the club. And that's not the case, though, but Clay ends up sending Tig out to, you know, kill Opie sort of discreetly when he's in his truck. Little did they know that he and his wife Donna had actually switched what vehicles they were going in. So Tig actually ends up killing Opie's wife, which is still a thing that has yet to be found out in the second season for sure. Although Jax is pretty well aware and is trying to go about it a certain way. And, you know, Opie, I think, is becoming slowly more, you know, curious about the circumstances and everything, and not being Niners and stuff like that, you know, or the Mayans. But, you know, I still like how this effect sort of had a ripple. I mean, this thing sort of had a ripple on all the characters. You know, Tiggy seems like a lot like the, I don't know if I want to say yes man to Clay, but sort of more of the, he puts himself off like he's the one to do, you know, get shit done, the one to do the dirty work when he has to. But even he is pretty shaken by his mistake there. and he ends up, he had to actually end up hesitating to kill Opie on a couple previous occasions when he had a more direct shot. So I have his funeral, and Gemma, she's another very morally gray character. Everyone's pretty much morally gray on the show, except kind of for Jax and Tara, I guess, so far. Jax, he has a good heart, and he's trying to do what's right. I'm sure he'll get more jaded by everything, just like his father did, from what it sounds like. But I still think Jax is a pretty easy character to root for so far. And Charlie Hunnam, he does a pretty good job as well. It makes me want to watch at least the first Pacific Rim, but I think I'll stick to Sons for now. I think that's better anyway. But yeah, I'll probably also watch the King Arthur movie. I already like him that much. I mean, just for the sake of him, even if the movies aren't the best. But yeah, so Gemma, she ends up bringing a lot of these pages. Luckily, there's some other prints of them and everything. And I also like Jax sort of confronting Takeover in their fight in the building. That was also my other favorite part of the season. And just Jax showing up at the funeral and just standing over the grave with the journal pages and everything like that, and Clay and Gemma looking on. I think it was just a really good way to leave off the season. And then you also have, I should probably also have mentioned Emilio Rivera, who plays one of the main leaders of the Mayans. He was also on T Nation not too long ago, and he's fine as well. And then you have the actor, I can't quite get his name right now. Let me see if I can quickly find it. Let's see. Alright, yeah. Mitch Pileggi. He plays a member of the white supremacist on the show. And I'm sure he's done tons of stuff. But particularly, I know him from Supernatural, so it's kind of fun seeing him on this. And he ended up sort of being a morally gray dick on that, and now he's a white supremacist on this, so it makes sense. But yeah, it's good to see him as well. And just actors you recognize, the quality stuff. But yeah, overall, I really do like Sons of Anarchy so far. I also do like the deputy, the cop, Hale. He's a little bit different for an authority figure. I think that's actually has more sort of leveled views on the club and certain other things. They're still trying to do right by the law, I guess. Although he's mixed up pretty closely to the female FBI agent this season, or ATF agent, excuse me. But he's another notable member of the cast so far to me. But yeah, so overall, I'd give the first season of Sons of Anarchy, I think a B+ somewhere in there. I do already think the second season is better though, but I do think the first season has definitely a pretty solid start to it. I do like it quite a bit. So yeah, let me guys think about the first season of Sons of Anarchy, and without spoilers, let me know what your favorite seasons are. How does season 1 compare to the others? Again, without spoilers. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Alright.